What's up, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 2nd through the 8th. My name is Drea. This is 33 of Swords Tarot. You already have cards flying out. Let me see what they are. Ooh. Ooh, you guys have the Hermit, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and the Death card. Ooh. What is that about, Leo? There's a lot of spiritual transformation going on here, but it's kind of surrounding this this Nine of Wands in the reverse is refusing to compromise. Very stubborn energy, very last one standing energy. Could be a good thing, but it's a lot of transformation around that. Maybe you're transforming out of those ways, out of that stubborn energy. That's interesting. Oh, and then Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so very nurturing. Maybe you go from this very rigid, I have to win, to very nurturing, compassionate. A lot of transformation so far. Wow, right away, right into your reading. I didn't even get to finish my introduction. But thanks for being here, guys. Let me just get right into it since that's the case. I'm going to start with the astrology for this week. If you want to get right into the tarot, just fast forward through this. But anyways, Monday the 2nd, we have Mercury in Virgo opposite Neptune in Pisces. So great day for imagination, getting lost in your thoughts. Just give yourself enough time for anything mundane because you may be lacking focus. Excuse me. And then on Tuesday the 3rd, we have Mercury in Virgo trine Pluto in Capricorn. Work on anything requiring intensity and passion. Dig deep into something you need to know more about. It's definitely the energy of like getting wrapped up in whatever you're working on. Wednesday the 4th, we have Mercury entering Libra. So it's moving out of Virgo and moving into Libra. Very peace-oriented Libra. It also has like the potential of being kind of like passive, so watch out for that. But this is about seeing both sides. Compromising, negotiating becomes easier during this time. You can weigh your pros and cons easier, considering different views easier. Just overall striving to keep the peace with others, like I said. On the 8th, on Sunday the 8th, we have Mars in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn. So something may strike up a fight, so it's important to get to the heart of what's frustrating you. But also on a bigger note, that day we have Venus entering Virgo. So it's moving out of fiery Leo and moving into Virgo. Very practical, serious, dutiful Virgo. So you may enjoy getting work done at this time. Or you just may be paying close attention to people you care about. Attention to detail in general when it comes to things we value. But let's get into it. So what do we have for Leo? Whoa. Okay, for Leo. For this week, please and thank you, Spirit, for Leo. I did see the Three of Wands, so maybe there's a lot of forward movement right now, especially if what you were just going through was some type of spiritual transformation, or there will be a lot of forward movement after this spiritual transformation, which makes sense. What do we have for Leo? Thank you. First card out, we have the Chariot, which is all about like forced, something forced, maybe a lot of aggression, stagnation, feeling stuck, but trying to force your way out of it. It's like the energy of like a car that's stuck in the mud and the wheels are just turning and turning and you're forcing it, it's not going anywhere. What else for Leo? Ooh, the High Priestess in the reverse, you guys. Very similar energies. You see this black and white? Look at that. Wow, that's a trip. You see the black and white and the black and white, and they're both in the reverse here. High Priestess in the reverse could be talking about, could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces here. Lots of water energy. But the High Priestess is talking about being disconnected from your higher self, from your intuition, from your inner knowing and inner knowledge here. Could also be someone who is like a little overly arrogant, but I don't feel that way right now. I feel like the lack of movement right now is coming from this disconnect to your higher self. Could be an imbalance in your feminine and masculine energies with both of these black and whites here, and they're both in the reverse. We have two other cards here. Oh, okay. Love to see it, though. We have the Ace of Wands with the Temperance in the reverse, so it does definitely look like there's things that are out of balance here, you guys, feminine and masculine. There needs to be balance here with this Temperance in the reverse because there's a new beginning that's trying to come in for you guys, Leo. A passionate new beginning. This could also represent that you guys are taking the initiative here to create this healing. You know where there needs to be work done, and you're like, let me, let's do this, right? Could have something to do with your home life. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with an Aries, but this is about like an unhappy home life or an community, or I'm really getting home life. But let's see. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. Also, Four of Wands in the reverse too. Things that are out of balance. So there's a lot of imbalance here for sure. Okay, so clarify this Chariot in the reverse for Leo, please. Clarify this Chariot in the reverse for Leo. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Sun. So yes, there you guys are. Leo energy right here. The Sun. Yeah, it's like you're trying to move towards the Sun here. You're trying to move towards your freedom and positivity and fun, but you're just stuck right now for some reason, right? I love that it's in the upright, especially with this Ace of Wands here. It's like you guys have the willpower, the drive to do it, but you're like, there's a disconnect. And it's definitely, I'm feeling like this disconnect from your higher self, or from your intuition, or from your spiritual side in general. What else for this Chariot in the reverse for Leo? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's someone who's very earth. They could be greedy. They could be very materialistic, superficial even, ungrounded, shallow, right? Okay, yeah, so it's definitely what it is. You guys, you're stuck because you're too much in this earthly plane, in the earthly body, in your materialistic ego mindset. The Sun could also represent the ego. So very strong ego here, very strong, like, you know, disconnect from your higher self here for sure. What else? And no shade, you guys. I'm not trying to judge you guys. I hope that doesn't offend you. Like, we've all been there. Trust me. It just happens, you know. It happens because it's meant to teach us something here. Definitely. Like I said, some of you guys could even be really, really spiritual, but it's like done in like an arrogant way. And that's the lesson here. Like, you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling like restricted from certain things. And it's because there needs to be a balance in the ego of some sort. There's something going on in the ego here. What else for this Chariot in the reverse for Leo? Seven of Wands in the reverse. Leo energy right there. This is about folding up on your beliefs, giving in, and admitting defeat. Yeah, you have to admit here, you guys, where you've been like really stuck in your ways, if that makes sense. All right. Let's clarify this High Priestess in the reverse. I really don't feel like we need to, but oh, okay, yeah, so we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse already coming out. That's a light at the end of the tunnel, recovering, improving, letting go of stress and negativity. What else for the High Priestess in the reverse for Leo? Yeah, there you guys are again. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Leo energy right there again. Someone who is demanding, pushing, overbearing. She's kind of insecure, could be self-righteous, could be kind of a bully. What else for this High Priestess in the reverse? Now, this could be someone that you're dealing with, you guys, but I definitely feel like this is within yourself here. Yeah, wow, you guys, we have the Chariot in the reverse again. That's insane, yes. Forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, powerlessness, aggression. But I do like that this Nine of Swords is coming out in the reverse. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. And I do feel like you guys are the one that's holding the candle to get there, right? We saw that at the very beginning with the Hermit and the Death card surrounding that stubborn energy. You guys are going on a spiritual transformation here because you realize you were lacking that. You were like, I need to get in touch with my higher self here. I need to go on this spiritual journey. Wow. Wow, you guys. So I'm not going to clarify the Ace of Wands. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to clarify this Temperance in the reverse here because this is about what's in balance. Clarify this Temperance in the reverse for Leo. Well, just confirmation that it's you guys. Yeah, definitely the Strength card, Leo energy right here. This is you guys also having the inner strength, the courage, the bravery, the confidence to do this, right? Because not a lot of people will do this, and for a long time I feel like you guys were resisting this too, and you didn't want to acknowledge it. The ego, it's really hard to work with the ego in that way, like to admit those types of things where like, yeah, you're too ego driven here, right? A lot of tower moments. What else for this Temperance in the reverse for Leo? Five of Cups, you guys, yeah, you could be feeling very remorseful for certain ways that you were being or certain ways that you have been, but it's really important to forgive yourself, your past versions of yourself, not to hold things against yourself, because we're human, you guys. Like I said earlier, no shade, no throwing no shade and no judgment at all, because that's just life, you know? But this is definitely sadness, loss, grief, remorse, abandonment, trauma. A lot of this could have stemmed from trauma, and that's a good place to start, is to healing all of these, you know, doing some trauma work, doing shadow work, right? There's an emotional instability here that needs some healing. Maybe you guys experienced the death of someone or a lot of deaths, and it just like changed you in some way. So there's a lot of emotional healing that needs to take place. What else for this Temperance in the reverse for Leo? Yeah, and then look at, we already saw that with the Three of Wands. I saw that earlier at the beginning, you guys. We're ending it here with the Three of Wands again. Forward movement, self-confidence, self-belief, freedom, success, happy with your choices and your outcome. And your hard work paying off, Leo. Yes. I love that. I mean, wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Empress. Beautiful, you guys. This is absolutely beautiful. She's all four of the queens here, you guys. Very nurturing, very fertile, very abundant, very creative, very beautiful. Like, this is you guys leveling up, Leo. Wow. So, you know, whatever caused you guys to kind of wake up and realize that there needs to be a change, it looks like you guys are taking it into your own hands, and which is great. I mean, obviously, we only us. We're the only ones that can make a change. People can't make us change. People can't do it for us, right? But a lot of you guys, I'm feeling this very like, kind of like doing this alone. Like maybe you're realizing this alone, doing it alone. Like it's, and I don't mean in a lonely way, but you know, that death card with the Hermit, you're really going through a spiritual transformation here. So kudos to you, Leo, because like I said, I really do feel like you're like kind of going on this path alone. A lot of people have support in some way. I don't know why I keep saying that you're like alone, because you're not alone. You obviously have people, but like maybe no one really knows that you're doing this work. Maybe you're doing it kind of like on the low or something like that. I don't know. But we're going to actually go ahead and end that here because it was pretty straight to the point. You're definitely going through a spiritual transformation here. We're going to end it with a self-care card. So what do we have for Leo? Self-care card for Leo. But I really appreciate you guys being here. If this video resonated, give it a like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear from you guys. If you want to support me in any other ways, I have my PayPal, my Cash App linked below, and my Etsy. So you guys could tip me or check out my art, my crochet. All right, you guys got read an inspiring book. Maybe you guys are reading self-help books, and that's why I'm getting this energy of like kind of doing it alone. You're kind of in your own world. You're kind of learning it on your own. Like literally on your own from like reading to yourself. You know what I mean? But wow. Okay, so read a book. You guys maybe get into some self-help books here. But yeah, Leo, those are your messages. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light as always. Take care.